Hey everybody, and welcome back to RC Insiders. Today we are super stoked, super excited to bring you this cool new drone. Going to do a quick unboxing of the Eachine Wizard X220 racing quad. This is going to be my personal first experience with a racing drone. So I do have my resident drone expert Justin here with me just to help me if I have any questions. But we're super excited about this. This is what everybody is calling the perfect beginner racing quad. So we're super stoked about it. We're going to do an unboxing today, and then hopefully soon we'll get it out if we can get some decent weather and do a full review on it and see how it flies, get you some FPV footage. So let's go ahead and get right into unboxing this Eachine Wizard X220 and see what it looks like. That is a nice tight fit. I don't want to destroy it taking it out. I'm going to. There she goes. Okay, nothing in the box. Alright, so right off the bat, on the top, we have the Fly Sky remote transmitter. Wow, this feels really, really cool to me. Feels completely different. There's a lot of buttons. From what I understand, this is a really, really quality controller that Eachine has included with the Wizard. Oh, tons of buttons. Alright, that's your controller. Let's get into the drone itself. So what do we got that it comes with? Here is your battery that comes with it. And that is a 1500 milliamp 3S LiPo battery. Comes with it. And I believe that the machine will go up to 3S, will handle 3S, or 4S LiPo. Let's get rid of that. That's a battery. There's the nuts to put your propellers on the motor. This I am going to assume is our FPV antenna. Some foam pads, maybe a landing gear or something to land on. Let's see what it is. I'm assuming these are extra screws, Justin? Okay, cool. So it comes with a whole pack of extra screws just in case you strip something out when you're changing something. Here is your charger. Can charge 3S or 4S LiPo, so you're good there. It's got a little manual for your charger. Oh, that's cool. Show you how to use that. So we got in here. There's the plug for your charger. So your standard wall outlet charger. Is cool. Got a bunch of little more bags in here. Okay, this is the key for something. Justin, what is that for?
It's the binding key to bind to new controllers.
Okay, so without this key you wouldn't be able to bind to any type of other controller, correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So don't lose that. That is not garbage. That is a binding key. So don't lose it. If you're not going to use the Fly Sky controller, you will need that to bind to a new controller. Correct? And there's all kinds of bags in here. Okay, it's got a little pack of, it looks like 6, 7, 6 or 7, maybe 8 zip ties, cable ties, whatever you call them. Find out what those are for. One more bag in here. Looks like a couple of neat little wrenches to work on your drone. We're going to assume that one of them will fit your nuts for your propellers. Oh, and one other thing is it did come with a set of 5 propellers. It didn't come in this box, it actually came in the packing box. So there's 20 propellers in here. So they must know me. Alright, let's get to what we came here for. This is the Eachine Wizard X220 racing quad. Feels nice, feels sturdy. Alright, what do we want to talk about with this? So it's got your pretty basic X design on the bottom, bolted right to the bottom of your frame. It's got some LED lights on the bottom. Flip it over. This is a nice strap here for your battery. This is where your battery is going to go. So I guess that's all that holds your battery in, is that strap. Okay, got it. Okay, there is your camera for your FPV racing. That is a 700 TVL CMOS camera. It's supposed to have a 127 degree field of view. And I believe that that is adjustable. I hope you can see the little screw right there on the side. One on that side, one on this side. So that basically will allow you, once you get flying, you might want to adjust your camera up or down so you get a different view. So you just loosen those 2 little screws and that will allow you to adjust the angle of your camera. Once you get it where you like it, tighten them up and you're good to go. Alright, well, the thing just looks cool. That's one thing off the bat. I love this purple on the motors, looks awesome. I think it'll look awesome with the purple propellers. That's going to look really neat. I love the look of this thing. Alright, what do we have for motors? You see these motors, Justin? You get in on them? Okay, what we have is 2,300 kV 2204 brushless motors. Obviously there's 4. Very nice. And powering those motors, if you can see the ESCs here, looks like they are Balelli S 20 amp ESCs, and you will be able to, like I said earlier, you'll be able to run up to a 4S LiPo. These ESCs are good. And then those motors look cool. The motors look real cool. I love it. Alright, what do we else we got here? Something I want to tell you guys that is extremely important. You're going to always ensure that you have your FPV antenna installed before you hook up your battery to power up your drone. Justin, you want to tell everybody why?
If you don't have the antenna plugged in, then you risk burning out your VTX.
And we know that the VTX is for our FPV, correct?
Yep.
That is our FPV transmitter. So guys, always, please make sure that this is on before you hook up your battery, okay? Alright, what else we got going on in here? Here in the back, we have your 2 receiver antennas. which are actually, they come stuck inside here and they're loose, which is why you need the zip ties. You can play around with it and get your antennas where you want. Just basically, if you take your zip tie and get it around that back mounting bolt that holds your two frames together, you can get one of those little zip ties around there, so you get a lot better reception than if you just leave them dangling inside the body. See right there, you can get the zip tie right around that back pole and just hold your antenna in place. Got plenty of other zip ties if you want to try to hold anything else down inside if anything feels loose. So continuing on, guys, we get a little pre-flight checklist here. You want to go through the machine, make sure that all your screws are tight. You don't want to be flying around at 50 miles an hour and have something come loose from a screw that wasn't tightened or vibrate loose. I mean, these things are supposed to be really fast. Justin, you got an approximate speed on these for top speed?
Probably about 50 to 65 miles an hour.
50 to 65 miles an hour, and that's with the standard battery that comes with it, correct?
Yep.
So I imagine with the 4S LiPo, you'd probably be pushing 70?
At least.
At least. So they are very fast, guys. So you want to make sure that all your screws are tight. Make sure everything's good. I want to go over the props with you guys here real quick, because this seems to be a real sticking point for people trying to figure out this drone. So basically, with almost every racing drone, your motors are going to spin in opposite directions on the front and the back. So all your props should have a small arrow. Turn this so you guys can see. I hope you can see that small arrow on there. So these arrows are actually going to indicate clockwise and counterclockwise. So on this Eachine, this motor, the front motor, is going to spin counterclockwise. Find your props with the counterclockwise arrow on it. And that's going to be your front right propeller. Okay? So now if you can see it, you can see that the angled part of the propeller will actually be spinning in towards the drone. Okay? So that's your front right. And you're going to want to find another counterclockwise arrow. Hope you can see that. It's a very small arrow, but once you get it in real life, you'll be able to see it really well. You're going to take that counterclockwise arrow, and that's going to go on the back left motor. Okay, like so. Then you're going to find your clockwise prop on the front left, clockwise on the rear right motor. Okay? I hope you guys can get that. I know a lot of people struggle with that. So basically, just look at this. If you don't happen to have an arrow on it, which you should, basically you're going to want your propeller with the angle that goes up should be spinning towards your drone. So that one will spin that way, this one will spin that way, so that the up angle, I hope I'm saying that right, guys, sorry, but the angle going up should always be spinning in towards your drone. And it'll be just kitty corner opposite, or the same. So front right, same as the rear left. Okay, I hope I stumbled through that well enough, Justin. Alright, this is your battery holder here. It's just a strap. If you feel on the underneath part of it, it does have a little bit of grip to it. If you're not comfortable with that, you could always put a piece of something Velcro or something here on the bottom, or actually it'd be the top of the body, but that's just going to slip in there, and that actually holds your battery in place. If you get that strap good enough, it is actually fairly stable, so I really don't see that going anywhere. You could always put another strap on there if you wanted, but it seems pretty sturdy to me. I don't feel a lot of movement there. Alright, anything else for a pre-flight checklist, Justin? Anything I missed that you can think of?
Nope.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and remember, guys, don't ever forget that FPV antenna. There's tons of upgrades for antenna. You know, you guys can look around if there's anything you like, but just make sure that that FPV antenna is installed before you plug in the battery. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in because I love the sound. Yeah. Did we happen to... One second. I'm just saying, did we happen to bring any batteries down for the controller? I want to go ahead and I want to arm the motor. I want to arm the drone so you can see the motor spinning. Guys, just make sure you don't arm your drone unless you take the propellers off. Or at least make sure that they're bolted on. And I'm, just by the way I can hear it hitting on here, I'm going to go ahead and assume that these little foam pads are kind of like for a landing pad. What do you think? Maybe stick on here somewhere. That way you're not sitting right down on the drone. But alright, to arm the drone, you're going to take your throttle stick down and to the right. You'll see a little red light indicating that the drone is armed. And that's where your and there's the motor. I can hear the power, so listen to the power. I'm going to go full throttle real quick. God, I cannot wait to see this thing fly, guys. So remember, it is a racing drone, so you're not going to have altitude hold. You're going to be constantly controlling the throttle. I love the sound of those brushless motors, Justin. I almost want to put the propellers on and fly right now. Alright guys, so that's we're going to wrap that up right now. Hopefully going to get some decent weather. We can get this thing out and get it flying. I can't wait. I'll go ahead. Does it matter how you shut the drone off, Justin? Can you go controller, then drone?
Well, most times you would want to turn the drone off first, and then the controller.
So you want to unplug the drone first, and then the controller. Get that off. Turn our controller off. So just for giggles, Justin, I want to plug it back in one more time, just so I can hear it. Our FPV antenna is installed, so we're good. Just listen. I love it. Alright guys, that was a quick unboxing of the Eachine Wizard X220. If you guys got any questions, if you want anything else explained a little better or a little more in detail, just drop a comment below. We'll definitely get back with you right away. Like I said, this is going to be my first experience with a racing quad. It'll take a little getting used to, but it looks so much fun, guys. I can't wait. This will hook up to FPV goggles, of course, right, Justin? We'll definitely be getting some of those. Anything else that you needed to add? Do you think we missed anything, Justin? Or
Nope, I think it's all covered.
I think we covered pretty much everything. Like I said, guys, just drop a comment below if you got a question. We'll get right on that. Hopefully, like I said, one more time, we'll get some decent weather, get this thing out, just really just race the heck out of it, see what it can do. Alright guys, so we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, we appreciate a little like button, a little thumbs up. As always, we appreciate if you'd subscribe. Always appreciated. We will leave a link down below. I believe our next giveaway is a cool little four-wheel drive crawler. We'll leave a link down there if you guys want to enter to win that. Alright guys, Happy flying to you, and we'll see you soon.